Hello fellow songsters and welcome to the Ben Aaron Show. This week I listened to nothing but Cat Stevens and tried to write a song in a similar style. Now if you're unfamiliar, Cat Stevens wrote numerous hits like I'm being followed by a moon shadow, moon shadow, moon shadow, and Father and Son, and Peace Train, and The First Cut is the Deepest, and of course one of my favorites, Ooh, baby, baby, it's a wild world, da-na-na-na-na-na, which is on this classic 1970 album, T for the Tillerman. A very good listen if you get a chance to listen to it. And I wanted to write a song that was sort of based around this early 70s style folk song, so I gave it my best shot and tried to write something very similar. The first thing I did was I grabbed my trusty acoustic guitar, which Cat Stevens was known for playing on stage and in the studio, and I wanted to play something like Moon Shadow. I wanted to have the melody be able to be played on the guitar while I'm singing to really enhance that melody. So this is what I came up with in the key of C. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. And that was the basis for my verse to my original song. So for the chorus of my original song, I just played the F chord, C, and G, F, C, G. But I wanted to add a little spice to it. Now think of the song Wild World by Cat Stevens. It goes, ooh, baby, baby, it's a wild world. I wanted something like that guitar riff in between the chords of the chorus. So what I came up with was and then repeat the verse again. I thought it was really interesting to have that little flare of guitar at the end of each chorus line. Now I think the vocals are the most important part to a Cat Stevens style song. One thing that really stuck out to me was Cat Stevens' confidence in the way he delivered his vocals. Now you could say this about anybody, you know, Bob Dylan, Johnny Cash, Led Zeppelin, even Black Sabbath or whatever. They all had a very confident way of singing. You really believe the artist. Now that I think is one of the most important things to try to master. But anyways, I'm just still learning how to do these things. Anyways, Cat Stevens had this great confidence, but he also had a very interesting way of delivering called staccato. Now this is sort of when a note is just like bop, 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 just barked at almost. And his voice, he really did a lot of staccato singing. In the song Peace Train, you know, he's doing like, riding on the peace train. Like he's not quite singing it beautifully, but he had this way of sort of barking out the lyrics, which was sort of an interesting thing. He didn't do it on every song, but it was kind of noticeable in a few. The lyrics of the song Father and Son really inspired me in writing this week's song. It's about an older, wiser man teaching a younger son lessons about life. So I tried my best in writing a song that was sort of inspiring or thought-provoking, maybe philosophical, and maybe a little educational. Not telling you that I have the answers, but here's another way to look at life. It's gonna be okay, you know? I just wanted to sort of comfort the listener in a way and say, hey, it's gonna be okay. You're gonna fall down, but you're gonna get back up. That's how wisdom comes. The challenge over on the subreddit Song a Week was to write a song using harmonies or like extra voices accompanying a main vocal. And Cat Stevens did this a lot in his studio recordings, so it came pretty naturally. I added ooh, you know, a little bit higher than the main vocal, and then I added an extra ooh, more of a falsetto, you know, really high voice, and it turned out pretty well. This new original song is called Wisdom Comes. So please listen and enjoy the following.
Wisdom comes, but only when you fail. Give up again, fail you must. to realize change must be done. Wisdom comes if you teach yourself control. Such is life. Round and round we'll go. Honesty with yourself is a start. Know who you are. Character will develop in time and take you far. Wisdom comes if you teach yourself control. Such is life. And round we'll go. You should be so blessed to live 100 years with so many lessons learned, knowledge we could share, set the world. Time will pass, what are you waiting for? Keep moving on. Mistakes made will keep you up at night. So dream of the dawn. Wisdom comes if you teach yourself control. Such is life. And round we'll go. Wisdom comes, but only when you fail. So get up again.
Hey, thanks for listening to my brand new original song. Wisdom Comes will be available on my upcoming album Diamonds, to be released in the spring of 2018. Until then, you can download my other albums, Clubs, Hearts, and Spades over at benaaronmusic.com. But before you head over there and download the albums on your phone so you can listen to it wherever you are, please leave a comment on this video so I can sing it for next week's video. Just like these beautiful comments. Zeb, Ben, wow, Ben, hold the phone, love the crescendo and the groove, awesome song. The style of Led Zeppelin that I really love. Zeppelin is awesome. Talking about dynamics, you really pulled it off. Ramble on, you sexy thing. Way to grab the art by the horns. You amaze me, Ben, you make it fun and educational. I found this quite inspiring. Hey, thanks for the comments and the love. Well, I hope you learned a little bit about Cat Stevens and his songwriting style and technique, and maybe, just maybe, I inspired you in some way to create your own original song. And until next time, this is Ben Aaron telling you to keep on practicing and get out there and play. Oh.